toothbrushes. Those falls are just grand for toothbrushing beneath if you happen to be up that way with your teeth. The news just came in from the castle of Krupp that the lights are all out and the drawbridge is up. And the old drawbridge drawer just said with a yawn, my drawbridge is drawn and is going to stay drawn till the milkman delivered the milk about dawn. I'm going to bed now, so nobody better come round with a special delivery letter. The number of sleepers is steadily growing. Bed is where more and more people are going. In Culpeper Springs, in the Stilt Walkers Hall, the Stilt Walkers' stilts are still stacked on the wall. The Stilt Walkers have called it a day. They are all tuckered out and they are snoozing away. This is very big news. It is very important to know, and that's why I'm bothering telling you so. Way out in the west, in the town of Merced, the Hinklehorn Honking Club just went to bed. Every horn has been quietly hung on a hook for the night in its own private Hinklehorn hook. All this long, happy day they've been honking about, and the Hinklehorn honkers have honked themselves out. But they'll wake up quite fresh in the morning, and then they'll start right in the Hinklehorn honking again. Everywhere creatures are falling asleep. The collapsible frink just collapsed in a heap, and by adding the frink to the others before, I am able to give you the who's asleep score. Right now, 40,404 creatures are happily, deeply in slumber. I think you'll agree that's a whopping fine number. Counting up sleepers, just how do we do it? Really quite simple. There's nothing much to it. We found out how many, we learned the amount by an audio tele count on a mountain halfway between Reno and Rome. We have a machine in a plexiglass dome which listens and looks into everyone's home. Whenever it sees a new sleeper go flop, it jiggles and lets a new big old ball drop. Our chap counts these balls as they plop in a cup, and that's how we know who is down and who is up. Do you talk in your sleep? It is a wonderful sport, and I have some news of this sport to report. The world champion sleep talkers Joe and Mo Redzov have just gone to sleep and they're talking their heads off. 45 years now. Each chattering brother has babbled and gabbled all night to each other. They've talked about laws and they've talked about cause. They've talked about balls and they've talked about flaws. They talked about quite a lot about old Santa Claus. And the reason I'm telling you this is because you should take up this sport. It's just fine for the jaws. Do you walk in your sleep? I just had a report of some interesting news of this popular sport. Near Finnegan Fen, there's a sleepwalking group, which not only walks, but it walks a loop. Every night they go miles. While they walk to such length, they have to keep eating to keep up their strength. So every so often, one puts down his hoop, stops hooping, and does some quick snooping for soup. That's why they are known as the Hoop Soup Snoop Group. fell. He snores with his head in a 3-gallon pail, so they snore in a cave 20 miles out of town. If they snored closer in, they would snore the town down. Do you know who's asleep out in Funa Laguna? Two very nice Funa Laguna Babuna. We've added them into our who's asleep count, which has grown to a really amazing amount. Exactly 8,808,000 creatures are sleeping now. Isn't that great? A jet is in bed, and the bed of a jet is the softest of beds in the world. It is said he makes it from pom-poms he grows on his head, and he's sleeping right now on the softest of fluff, completely exhausted from growing that stuff. The news has come in from the district of Doft that 2 oft are asleep, and they are sleeping aloft. And how they are able to sleep off the ground, I'll tell you. I weighed one last week, and I found that an oft is so light he weighs minus 1 pound. Minus 1 pound. A moose is asleep. He is dreaming of moose drinks. A goose is asleep. He is dreaming of goose drinks. That is well and good when a moose dreams of moose juice, and nothing goes wrong when a goose dreams of moose juice. But it isn't too good when a moose and a goose start dreaming they're drinking the other one's juice. Moose juice, not goose juice, is juice for a moose, and goose juice, not moose juice, is juice for a goose. So when goose gets a mouthful of juices of mooses, and moose gets a mouthful of juices of gooses, they always fell out of their beds screaming screams. So I'm warning you now, never drink in your dreams. Speaking of dreaming, I think you should note Bumble Tub Club is now dreaming afloat. Every night they go dreaming down Bumble Tub Creek, except for one night every 3rd or 4th week when they stop for repairs, cause their Bumble Tubs leak. But tonight they're afloat, full of dreams, full of bliss, and that's why I'm bothering telling you this. At the fork of a road, in the vale of a fold, 5-foot weary salesmen have laid down their load. All day they've raced around in the heat at top speeds, unsuccessfully trying to sell scissors with seeds, which nobody wants because nobody needs. Tomorrow will come, they will go back to their chore, they'll start on the road, scissors moving once more. But tonight they've forgotten, their feet are so sore, and that's what the wonderful nighttime is for. Everywhere creatures have shut off their voices, they've all gone to bed in the beds of their choices. They are sleeping in brushes, they are sleeping in crannies, some on their stomachs and some on their fannies. They're peacefully sleeping in comfortable holes, some even on soft tufted barbershop poles. The number of sleepers is now past the millions. The number of sleepers is now in the billions. They're sleeping on steps and on strings and on floors, in mailboxes, ships, and the keyholes of doors. Every worm on a fish hook is safe for the night. Every fish in the sea is too sleepy to bite. Every whale in the ocean has turned off his spout. Every light between here and far Fudu is out. And now adding things up, we are way beyond billions. Our who's asleep store is now up in the zillions. 99 zillion, 9 trillion, and 2 creatures are sleeping, so how about you? When you put your light out, then the number will be 99 zillion, 9 trillion, and 3. Good night. Alright guys, that is the end let's get started. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. By Dr. Seuss. Thumbnail. Jeez, I've been flipping for like 30 minutes. Still every who down in Hoopville like Christmas a lot. Let me stand like this. But the Grinch, who lived just north of Hillville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just this stop number one, the old Grinchy claws hissed, and he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fist. The Grinch is a bad guy, bro. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch. But if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch. He got stuck only once, for a moment or two. Then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue, where the little wool stockings all hung in a row. These stockings, he grinned, are the first things to go. Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant around the whole room, and he took every present: pop guns and bicycles, roller skates, drums, checkerboards, tricycles, popcorn and plums, and he stuffed them in the bags. Then the Grinch very nimbly stuffed all the bags one by one up the chimney. Then he slunk to the icebox. He took the who's feast. He took the whole pudding. He took the roast beef. He cleaned out the icebox as quick as a flash. Why, that Grinch even took their last can of whole hash. what's the moral of the story to you guys, bro? To me, the moral of the story is never be bitter, bro. Always be happy, bro. Because at the end of the day, being mean ain't stopping nobody but yourself, you feel me? Like, so be you at the end of the day. Be happy, be nice to everybody, because being mad is not good for anybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're only harming yourself, right? So, yeah, that's my takeaway. What's yours? But yeah, man, the Grinch, how the Grinch stole Christmas. Comment down below what other Dr. Seuss books you guys like for me to read, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get it. But yeah, bro, without further ado, that is the end of today's video. What's up, party people? What's up, party people? Welcome back to the channel. As you guys can see by the title, we're back with another story time, you know what I'm saying? And the book we have today, Green Eggs and Ham, you know what I'm saying? Highly requested video, you know what I'm saying? So why not give the people what they want, you know what I'm saying? Green eggs and ham. It looks nice, right? You guys ready to read it? Before we do that, I want everybody to comment green in the comments right now before I read it. Comment green. Comment green. Alright, bet. And if you're not sub to the channel. You did that. Alright, bet. Last thing, turn on the post notice, bro. Turn on the post notice so you can be the first to watch. I'm gonna start doing giveaways to everybody that comments first. So, yeah, bro, let's do it. Man, what is your favorite all-time Dr. Seuss book? Mine has to be the OG Cat in the Hat. Are you guys ready? Let's do it. Let me get in my position, you know what I'm saying? Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. I am Sam. I am Sam. Sam I am. That Sam I am. That Sam I am. I do not like that Sam I am. Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Would you like them here or there? I would not like them here or there. I would not What's poppin', party people? Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. ASMR Athon Day 8, I believe, man. Today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm just gonna be reading you guys a bedtime story. So, you guys ready to fall asleep? Yeah, me too. Alright, bet. Without further ado, let's get straight into the book. The book we have today is The Cat in the Hat. The Cat in the Hat. I'm pretty sure everyone here, if you're from America most likely, has heard of The Cat in the Hat, read The Cat in the Hat, or at least seen the movie, or at least they know Dr. Seuss. Alright, let's get into it. The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play. So we sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet day. I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two. And I said, how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to get out and too cold to play ball. So we sat in the house. We did nothing at all. So all we could do was sit. And we did not like it. Not one little bit. like to be here? Oh, I like it a lot, said the cat in the hat to the fish in the pot. I will not go away. I do not wish to go away. And so, said the cat in the hat, so, I will show you another good game that I know. And then he ran out, and then fast as a fox, the cat in the hat came back in with a box, a big red wood box. It was shut with a hook. Now look at this trick, said the cat. Take a look. Then he got up on top with the tip of his hat. I call this game fun in a box, said the cat. In this box there are two things. I will show to you now. You will like these two things, said the cat with a bow. I will pick up the hook. You will see something new. Two things, and I call them thing one and thing two. These things will not bite you. They want to have fun. Then out the box came thing two and thing one. And they ran to us fast. They said, how do you do? Would you like to shake hands with thing one and thing two? And Sally and I did not know what to do, so we had to shake hands with thing one and thing two. We shook their two hands, but our fish said, no, those things should not be in this house. Make them go. They should not be here when your mother is not. Put them out, said the fish in the pot. Have no fear, little fish, said the cat in the hat. These things are good things. And he gave them a pet. They are tame, oh so tame. They have come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet day. Now here is a game that they like, said the cat. They like to fly kites, said the cat in the hat. No, not in the house, said the fish in the pot. They should not fly cats in a house. They should not. Oh, the things they will bump. Oh, the things they will hit. Oh, I do not like it. Not one little bit. Then Sally and I saw them run down the hall. We saw those two things bump their kites on the wall. Bump, thump, bump, said, "Look, look," and our fish shook with fear. "Your mother is on her way home. Do you hear? Oh, what will she do to us? What will she say? Oh, she will not like it to find us this way." "So do something fast," said the fish. "Do you hear? I saw her. Your mother is near. So as fast as you can, think of something to do. You'll have to get rid of thing one and thing two." So as fast as I could, I went after my net, and I said, "With my net, I can get them, I bet. I bet with my net, I can get those things yet." Then I let down my net. It came down with a flop, and I had them at last. Those two things had to stop. Then I said to the cat, "Now you do as I say. You pack up those things and you take them away." "Oh dear," said the cat, "you did not lock her game. Oh dear, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame." Then he shut up the things in the box with the hook, and the cat went away with a sad kind of look. "That is good," said the fish. "He has gone away. Yes, but your mother will come. She will find this big mess, and this mess is so big and so deep and so tall. We cannot pick it up. There is no way at all." And then, who was back in the house? Why, the cat. "Have no fear of this mess," said the cat in the hat. "I'll always pick up with all my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know." Then we saw him pick up all the things that were down. He picked up the cake and the rake and the gown and the milk and the strings and the books and the dish and the fan and the cup and the ship and the fish. And he put them away. Then he said, "That is that." And then he was gone with the tip of his hat. Then our mother came in, and she said to us two, "Did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do?" And Sally and I did not know what to say. Should we tell her the things that went on there that day? Should we tell her about it? Now, what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you? The end. Me personally, if my mom asked me, I would have told her, Say, look at his fingers. 1, 2, 3. How many fingers do I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has 11. 11. This is something new. I wish I'd had 11 too. Bump, bump, bump. Did you ever ride a wump? We have a wump with just one hump. But we know a man called Mr. Gump. Mr. Gump has a 7 hump wump. So, if you like to go bump, bump, just jump on the hump of the wump of Gump. Who am I? My name is Ned. I do not like my little bed. This is no good. This is not right. My feet stick out of bed all night. And when I pull them in, oh dear, my head sticks out of bed up here. We like our bike. It is made for 3. Our mic sits up and back, you see. We like our mic, and this is why Mike does all the work when the hills get high. Hello there, Ned. How do you do? Tell me, what is new? Here are things in your little bed. What is new? Please tell me, Ned. I do not like this bed at all, and a lot of things have to come to call. A cow, a dog, a cat, and a mouse. Oh, what a bed, oh, what a house. Oh dear, I cannot hear. Will you please come over near? Will you please look in my ear? There must be something there, I fear. Say, look, a bird was in your ear, but he is out, so have no fear. Again, your ear can hear Guys Reacts. Y'all go sub to that channel. Video dropping soon, or maybe at like 1,000 subscribers on that channel. I don't know. But y'all let me know what videos you guys want me to react to on there. And I also will be making